Hi, my name is Lina and this is my pandemic sharing. I'm going to be talking about Industry 4.0 and how the pandemic has accelerated its evolution or implementation mainly in the manufacturing industry. But what is Industry 4.0? Well, to answer that, I think we have to start from the beginning. Going back to the late 18th century, water and steam power machines were introduced to help workers in the mass process of production of goods. That is what we all call the first industrial revolution. The second industrial revolution is when we introduced electricity. Electricity was the main change. So electrical machines were introduced to speed up the process of the mass production process. The third revolution is when we start seeing much more electronics. So a variety of electronic devices like transistors and circuits were introduced into the manufacturing process to automate some part of it, which result, of course, in reduced efforts, increased speeds, and since it automates parts of the process, it reduces or replaces human labor. Nowadays, we're facing the fourth revolution, which I'm gonna be talking just right now. So what is Industry 4.0? We can consider it as a smart factory, like really smart factory, where the whole physical processes are controlled and monitored using a decentralized system, like in a virtual world, basically in a remote way. So Industry 4.0 is based in three pillars: cyber physical system, augmented reality, and big data analytics. But what is cyber physical systems? Where is the system where computing elements, maybe just computers, collaborate and actually talk with each other to control and command the physical entities, like the machines that actually do the production. Augmented reality, well, I think there's no need to explain that. Big data analytics is it uses specific technologies and maybe analytical methods to get value from a huge amount of massive data. How does this change manufacturing process? Well, in Industry 4.0, computers are connected, as I said, and communicate with within each other to ultimately make decisions without human involvement. A combination of cyber physical system, the Internet of Things, and of course the Internet of Systems make Industry 4.0 now a reality, like a really smart factory, a reality, making factories much more efficient, productive, and less wasteful. So what is it about with COVID? A McKinsey study found that companies that have already implemented Industry 4.0, at least some elements of it, before COVID-19 found themselves better positioned to respond to the crisis, of course, because they didn't have to have human intervention. They were remotely using all the manufacturer process. And of course, those companies that had not implemented anything at all had a wake-up call, because not also they find themselves struggling to survive during COVID-19, during the pandemic, but also nowadays the absence of that past experience and their lacking technologies are making for them really challenging for catching up with the other industries that have already implemented at least some elements. So what is for the future? Well, we will see, but there is no doubt that the traditional manufacturing industry has been highly impacted, and by like the pandemic, and because of that they must reconsider the way they operate, which will which of course will bring new challenges and some dilemmas, like in terms of workforce. So what do you think? Please leave your comments. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.